easy to work with everyone. If you don't have that, then you're not going to be invited back to do awesome things like this today and
Thank you.
the opportunity that we're going to have this Friday. So, yeah.
That's wonderful. What do you want to leave our listeners with, besides the fact that the show starts at 8 p.m. this Friday evening at Viper Alley in Lincolnshire? Where is that?
Lincolnshire?
What do we Google? What do we MapQuest? No, Viper Alley in Lincolnshire, because they're going to be opening for Vanilla Ice, and the tickets are available at viper-alley.com. Or for more information, go to theaviatorsmusic.net. Right?
That's right.
What else you want to leave us with?
Stay true to yourself. Rock and roll.
And Ted?
USA, all the way.
That's right. We're a very patriotic band.
So are we. We're a very patriotic show.
Great.
So stick around because we're going to close the show with one of your songs. And we'd love to thank the boys for coming on the Laura Dion-Jones show today. And we wish you all the best. And we'll be watching your Friday night concert. And I hope it's packed with ladies, no kidding, girls. Drag your single friends and get over there.
Thank you.
You will.
What song are you going to hear at the end of the show? Tell us about it.
You're gonna hear a cover of "Moves Like a Jagger" by Maroon 5. It's one of the covers that we perform night to night, among many others, but this is one of them. Yeah.
Great. And we of course love that group, as Mike knows, because the Elgin High School, their nickname is Maroons. Mm-hmm. So we consider we're just a sidebar modern day rendition of the Maroon 5. Elgin Maroons. Well, University of Chicago, we took it. They took it, their nickname, and it became Elgin Eyes. But it all goes together.
Elginized.
Yeah.
Elginized. Is that like blue eyes?
Yes.
Lion eyes.
Yes, right.
Elgin
Now
eyes.
you're writing songs. Get your notepad out.
Listen, Ted, did you mention meditation? Or no?
I did not.
Do you meditate?
I have in the past.
He would be the one to,
yes,
yeah.
that would be.
Why?
I do feel that TV's poison.
Okay, that's good.
Stay
That's
completely away from
yes,
TV.
yes, except for
It's
Deadliest
bad.
Catch. Go ahead.
Right. And I find focus.
What about Jersey
again.
Shore?
Right, Jersey Shore.
And Palladia with all the rock concerts. Okay,
Yeah,
you find what?
Palladia, yeah.
I love Palladia.
Maybe one day we'll be on there.
You better invite me to the taping.
Right.
Yeah. We actually recently just auditioned for The Voice when I was in Chicago.
Right in Chicago?
Yeah.
How did it turn out?
It was good. We didn't make the show, but
A friend of mine auditioned too. Her
Yeah.
band is called Faraday. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're represented by Jam.
no.
Faraday?
unfortunately
Faraday.
They're cool. They're good. Anyway, back to meditation. You used to meditate?
I have in the past. I lived with a Tai Chi instructor for the
No
past
way.
year and a half, and I would do Tai Chi with him.
Okay. Isn't that wonderful?
It's great.
I'm a beginner.
It's great.
I'm so a beginner.
Of course, it helps with focus and stress, as well as certain meditations. But even doing a limited amount, 5 minutes, could do a difference. From what I learned from him, when he moved out, it kind of waned, of course, but his discipline, it did help when I was there.
That's good to hear, because I got something that I want to tell you kids about, and I cannot stress the importance of daily meditation enough, especially if you want to get stronger in everything that you do, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I could have never lost my 130 pounds and kept it off like I do now without daily meditation, because it really helped me develop my willpower. No question. So I saw an article in the recent issue of Esquire. Y'all know how I love my magazines. And it is on page, 62, okay? And it says, sit down and shut up. Grab a 3-step guide. Number 1, grab a couch. This is the most bare bones basic explanation of meditation, and I love it, and that's why I'm reading it. 1, grab a couch cushion or a short stack of the firmest pillows from your bed. You'll be sitting cross-legged and you'll want your knees to rest below your hips. Set an alarm for 10 minutes. 2, straighten your back, relax your shoulders, and let your arms fall wherever they feel comfortable. Tuck your chin slightly to straighten the back of your neck. See, like that. With your eyes half closed, gaze at a point on the ground about 3 feet in front of you. Now breathe and focus on the sensation of air moving in and out of your body. Repeat, breathe, repeat, and repeat. That's how you meditate. Is it not? Kinda.
Howard Stern meditates. That came up this week. So he
Did it
daily,
really? Come
daily.
on.
It came up.
I
on one-
meditate twice a
Sorry,
day.
it was on television. Sorry, I saw it, but Howard does.
Sorry you saw it?
Well, he doesn't like TV. I didn't want to, get
Oh,
into social
poison.
trouble
Well,
here.
neither does Valentine. He avoids it also.
Is that right? Well,
But do you meditate, Bill?
I don't really meditate. I just I don't hate TV. It's a great form of entertainment. For me, though, I just feel like I could be doing something more productive.
But sometimes
versus
those news
watching-
programs, I come
there's
the
certainly
news shows.
some good stuff on there.
Definitely. It's
When
not
I
all
walked
poison.
in, they were watching the Stooges, but that was just on.
Oh. Is that what all that ruckus was in the green room? Everybody's like,
Well,
what's going on
men
in the
get
green
together.
room?
I said, Valentine, turn that up.
That was the Stooges screaming, shut up, shut up. You stupid thing, you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we thought it was the guests.
Yeah.
Derek left it on in the green room.
Yeah,
I
it's-
apologize for that.
Okay,
It's a radio affair.
and anyone else see this week's HBO documentary, The Weight of the Nation?
Putting a lot of pressure on us. We've already determined they're not going to watch much TV.
This you had to make
How do
an
I feel
exception
about
because
this?
especially with the country's obesity epidemic, not that these two young whippersnappers got any kind of concern about that, but it was an incredible 2-night 5-part special about obesity, and at one point I was trying to eat a salad as I watched how they got into how obesity affects your aorta, your heart, and all your other organs, and I almost literally threw up because they had the organs from obese people, autopsies, and you could see all the fat like packed with that yellow gluck chicken fat. And when they showed hearts and aortas and organs of obese people who died of complications of being fat, now I'm squeamish. But I'm not that squeamish. Until they showed they had an aorta slit open and spread out like you would do like a, say, Polish sausage. And they said they were poking it and they go, and it's crunchy and calcified. And it's how it all gets when you're obese. And they said that the ideal cardiovascular health is 1, optimal cholesterol levels. 2, normal blood pressure. 3, not having diabetes.
Yeah.
Lean body mass index, and well, just get yours down a bit and forget about being lean for now. Just get started and get that body mass index down like a point. Lean will come if you keep at it and lose weight with proper diet and daily cardio and exercise. And 5, they said not being a smoker. I didn't smell smoke on you guys in the green room, did I?
No, they're musicians. They're not going to
Smokers.
smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
can't
smelled smoke on
The old
somebody.
days,
Maybe
it
it
would
was-
be raspy, but not now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, he sunk up the green room. And number 6, participating in daily physical activity, which we all do.
Yeah.
And number 7, pursuing a healthy diet. And they also said 69% of people suffering their first heart attack and 74% of stroke victims have high blood pressure.
What's your blood pressure? Do you know?
Mine is low.
Such as? Like on
Low.
the top or bottom?
Oh, both low, because they had to take it
So
twice
119
Monday.
over 79 or
Something 70.
70-ish.
Like 113 over 70. I mean, it's pretty low because she had to take it a second time Monday. I had to go in for a
Because they
little
thought you
something.
weren't alive. I've heard that before. I couldn't
But
even
they
get a
never,
reading.
when they look at it, I could tell it's low. And that was
Yeah.
after caffeine and after humping it 20, 25 minutes to
That's good.
Northwestern because I use it as destination cardio. But anyway, I can... Humping it, walking it.
I-
You dogs.
I hear things sometimes.
Well, you didn't catch it the way I threw it.
I'll have to listen to the tape and find out
That's
exactly
right.
what it is.
I'm not sure we had to amplify it a second time.
Oh my God, I'm in a burp.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, where are we? Mine is so low that I can always tell when it's exceptionally low by the look on the nurse's face when she
Oh my
poops up that
gosh,
thing.
are you alive? Yeah.
And then she'll go, oh, maybe I better get a
Yeah,
different cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. And I go, why is it low? Well, yeah, I don't think this one's working.
So
But
it's always
very
that
low.
way. It's
And
never.
try
never
to find my pulse. That's a toughie.
Yeah,
Try to
it's-
find
for a
my
lot
pulse.
of folks, that's tough.
So anyway, your weight affects every single thing that you do, everything. And all of us have fat in our bodies. However, each and every organ system in the body is adversely affected by obesity, and it affects the function of those organs. Fat in your liver, kidneys, and heart, and fat in the abdomen are absolutely the worst. And diabetes follows obesity as night follows day. So if I were you, I would make the decision to change. You make that kind of decision, and change is inevitable, but you really gotta wanna. And on that note, you're listening to the Laura Dion-Jones Show, where I'm there live. Ted Knott and Valentine Bennett from the band Aviators are still in the studio with us, so if anybody wants to talk to them, ask them a few personal questions. Call 847-931-1410, and here's their card. Jeff wants us to show it.
For the
For the YouTube
camera.
audience,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, we're
And so listen
Two
to
medias.
this. I have a friend who is one of our country's top certified public speakers, and his name is Dale Irvin, and he does these hilarious keynotes. Like, he will go in and listen to a meeting, and then when it's his turn to do the keynote, what he has done is he has made notes of the entire meeting, and he turns it into like a skit kind of, and the man is just but hysterical. He's one of the fastest, quickest wits I've ever seen in my life. Now, Dale's pretty irreverent, and you'll split your sides laughing at his wit, because it makes me wonder. But he writes a blog column every Friday called the Friday Funnies. And last week, under the heading of Supersize My Wedding, Suzanne Eman of Casa Grande, Arizona, is planning a huge wedding because she herself is huge. Eman currently weighs in at 800 pounds and is on her way toward her goal of being the world's fattest woman.
Well, I hope her
Now,
aorta's all right.
her aorta is going to...
But that's her goal, though, isn't it?
Well, here, her aorta is about the size of this diameter of this iced
Can
latte.
she walk? Can she get around? Does she perform? Is she in a show?
Well, at 800 pounds, I don't know how well you can perform at anything.
Probably not much.
And here's the thing I know. Well, let me finish this
All
first,
right.
then remind me how I know all this.
Okay, you know.
Okay. That title is held by 1,200-pound Rosalie Bradford, who is currently dead, so Eamon has a good shot at it. Eamon is being fitted with the world's largest wedding dress, featuring 107-inch waistline, or just an inch shy of 9 feet.
Wow.
Now, take a tape measure, lay that out in the kitchen, and join it around 9 feet, and that's the woman's
Bigger
waist.
than Rhode Island.
Are you breaking out in the hives over there?
It makes me uncomfortable even thinking about it.
Do you think we're lying about this?
No, I
this
believe
is
it.
the truth.
That's only in America.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
no,
why they're
but yeah, you're
patriotic.
close.
Exactly.
She
We
is
support
marrying,
you.
listen to this, she is marrying a chef, which is great
Of
because
course.
she needs somebody to prepare her 30,000 calories of food every day. Would you be like puking your eyeballs out if
Yeah.
you ate 30,000 calories a day?
More than a lion eats.
That's amazing. They live happily ever after for 4 months.
How much
That's
does
the
a lion
Oh, man.
Well, there's
Back to the story. A tip to wedding attendees. Beat her to the buffet line if you want anything to eat. That was Dale Irvin's punchline. Dale Irvin's Friday Funnies. To read them, go to Dale, D-A-L-E, Irvin, I-R-V-I-N, DaleIrvin.com, or Google him and sign up for his Friday Funnies and tell him Laura Dion-Jones sent you, because his stuff is just really funny. It's very funny. And on that note, you're listening to the Laura Dion-Jones Show, and again, we're on the air live with Ted Knott and Valentine Bennett from the band The Aviators. And what else? You guys want to talk about anything else?
Yeah.
What? What do you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
I mean, we're actually going to be performing tonight as well. If anyone is looking for something to do, we'll be at the Snuggery in Edison Park, just doing our acoustic duo.
You're kidding. Where is that? Give us the address.
Edison Park.
Edison or Addison?
Edison Park.
Like
yeah.
Thomas?
I don't
Okay.
think I can Google the address very quickly if we need to do that.
Well,
So-
as Google than that, I want to remind everybody the Aviators are playing at Viper Alley this Friday at 8 o'clock. The Viper Alley is located at 275 Parkway Drive up in Lincolnshire. Take 83 north to Apakistic Road. Aptakisik Road. You ever been there before, Jeff?
Yeah.
Aptakisik Road. Take a right and take it to Parkway, and they're at 275 Parkway Drive up in Lincolnshire. 8 o'clock Friday night.
That was wonderful.
That
Tell
was
us
great.
about the Snuggery. You got any notes on the Snuggery on you?
And while you talk about that, how about venues in our immediate Elgin area? Have you played anything in our area? In the Dundees or Algonquin or?
We're from the McHenry County area, so we do a lot of stuff out
Are you?
there. Yeah, and we're also like currently booking some tours throughout the Michigan and the Ohio area.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Casinos and
festival season is coming up, so a lot of things like that.
So you'll be busy.
Yeah.
Festival season playing outside, you'll be
That's
sweating
right.
out the
summer is the
winter
time.
pounds.
July is going to be rough. We usually dress in like I don't want to
Spandex?
say no. We're not Queen, although they're awesome. But we wear like patriotic clothing and dress shirts and ties and stuff like that. But we're gonna have to tone that down a little this summer, especially in July when it's gonna
Oh
be.
yeah, I got to tell you, I was privileged to see Paul McCartney last year.
I was there. Yes.
Were you?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't inside, but everyone was out on the streets partying, and I actually caught a glimpse of him leaving the stadium. He like waved to everybody in his fan. It was really
You
cool.
had good seats, young
Yeah,
man.
I did.
We
They
were on
free,
first.
too,
We were at
so-
the first baseline, at first base.
Oh, mine weren't that great.
But here's what I wanted to tell you: we were there the second night when it was 1,000 degrees, and we were sitting in the seats, and our eyeballs were sweating.
Yeah.
Literally, you were just dripping sweat. and he was on stage, and he had on a red blazer. Now, it was a man's blazer. I don't know if it was what it was made out of, but it was a man's blazer.
Yeah.
And a white shirt, and I got to tell you something, that man played like he was 20 years old, and he just
incredible.
dashed around that stage, and you could tell he was just sweating bullets, and the rest of the band were just giving it their all. Finally, after a few songs, he shed that red blazer.
Yeah.
And then he, like, rolled up the sleeves of his white shirt, and what do you want to tell me?
No. I think we're going to take a call.
Oh, we have a
I'm going to
call.
give aviators
boy.
headphones. Aviators, down your headphones. I want to say that all day.
Before we take this phone call, I want to remind
done.
everybody the Snuggery is located at 6733 North Olmsted Avenue in Chicago. And you can take I-90. It was just east of the O'Hare Airport, so it's not too far into Chicago. It's just over the O'Hare Airport, around Norwood Park, Park Ridge area. It's in Edison Park at 6733 North Olmsted Avenue.
Are you that traffic guy in Channel 5? You're so good with that.
No, he's taught me everything I know, but I am not that guy. Yeah. And I do have a couple of questions for the band, too, but I think we should go to the phones first.
All right.
Hello, you're on the air with WRMN, Laura Dion-Jones Show.
Hi, this is James Bachman. I have a question for the band.
Sure, go ahead.
What kind of music do you play? I tuned in a little bit ago and I missed the beginning. What kind of music does the band play?
Tell him. This is a fan here.
It is. Hello, caller. How are you doing today?
This is Valentine.
I'm doing all right.
This is Valentine. That's great to hear. We perform a lot of covers spanning numerous genres, specifically a lot of top 40 dance, including a lot of the latest songs that are on the radio right now, including, like Enrique Iglesias, Pitbulls, things like that.
Okay, cool. And how do I find out more about the band?
Yeah, how do we find out about your schedule? Good question.
Yeah, we're all over the internet. You could find us on Facebook.
But don't you have like a schedule that
Yeah.
you look it up and, what are you doing Saturday night? Nothing. Oh, let's go see the Aviators.
That's right. You could get that on theaviatorsmusic.net. That's our personal website. You can also find us and like us, please, on facebook.com/theaviatorsmusic. We've got a lot of great video up there and stuff like that.
Hey,
All right, thank you so much.
thanks for calling.
I think that was
All
Paul
right,
McCartney.
thank you.
Incognito.
Was that Paul McCartney? That'd be awesome.
Is this Paul McCartney incognito?
No, it might be.
You are
Or
welcome.
John Lennon.
I waved at you that one day. Don't you know who I am?
You are welcome on the Laura Dion-Jones Show anytime, John Lennon. You just let us know when you want to show up. Thanks for calling. Thanks for listening.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Ted and Valentine, when you guys are jamming, when you guys are practicing, how do you guys start out? And do you guys just play original stuff or whatever feels good at the time, or you guys sit down and actually practice cover songs?
Well, we basically iron out what's coming for the upcoming performances.
Sure.
And we usually base what we work on in practice kind of, I don't want to say what went wrong the week before, but, we notice things that don't work so much. Maybe a specific song, there's a part that we're like,
A little weak.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. So either iron those things out or completely remove it or make it better. And then we also, like for instance, this Friday for the Vanilla Ice at Lincolnshire, our typical set, we play for 3 hours. Well,
Wow. You take a break? Like an
yeah,
intermission?
One break.
One break?
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead.
This week's going to be 60 minutes straight. And we don't perform individual songs. We're more of like a DJ in that this Friday we won't stop. The music won't stop for 60 minutes. It'll be one continuous song, but with about 30 songs in it. We do all medleys. It's almost like being at a dance club with a DJ. They mash up. We have a DJ and we do mashups.
What kind of venue is Viper Alley?
It's a club.
Like
It's
seats or like a theater like seats? Like
it's-
if I come with my girlfriends, what are we going to expect until we get tickets?
There's a standing room and there's also like booths.
A VIP? Do we have a VIP
Essentially.
roped off for the diva and her posse?
We'll see what we can do. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get your cell number before you leave, and I'll let you know how
Sure.
many of us to expect.
Sure.
What else you want to tell us?
I wanted to mention one thing about Valentine. There's a lot of work that goes into this band and behind the scenes, meaning a lot of video stuff. And he's a very skilled videographer.
Who, Ty?
Valentine.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do.
Hours and hours upon hours he
Yeah.
puts into it.
Gee
Into
whiz,
editing.
what are you doing next? What are you doing next
filming.
Wednesday? I gotta have somebody come to Springfield with me
I don't know. That's a good
to
question.
videotape me getting boosted out of the Capitol when
Yeah.
I try to connect the two.
Nice. Yeah, I take care of like all the bands. I design all of our flyers. I do all of our video promotions. I built the website.
Cool.
I designed our business card. All this stuff like that. There's so many things that, like Ted said, that are behind the scenes, and that kind of gets back to what I was saying before, is it being a full-time job. You know, it's not just playing. I mean, playing is almost
The icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's what makes
Talking
it all
here
worth
on
it.
the radio is icing on the cake from all the
that's
prep
right.
that goes into it.
That's right. You know, I wasn't joking when I said it was a full-time job. All of us just put in an incredible amount of work, and sometimes there's not a lot of return, which can be discouraging, but we're in it to win it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the end, it's all worth it.
There's a lot of things in life that are discouraging, and you don't sometimes get the return that you
That's right.
expect to, or that you think you should, and you just gotta, keep going, or change direction, or change the song, or whatever, and you just gotta be able to know how to change horses fast.
That's right.
Now, guys, there's 2 people in your band, or 4 people in your band. Where are the
Yeah.
other
5.
There's 5.
Yes.
We have a new addition, actually.
Yeah.
New addition.
We just put
You got
just recently.
Ted, your bass.
Bass and
Valentine,
vocals.
your guitar.
Guitar and vocals.
With the other 3, drummer,
Drummer,
another guitar.
guitar and DJ. He's the new
Okay.
guy. And then we
Okay.
have a keyboard player
Okay.
/ professional ballet dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, will he
That's
dance?
pirouettes
what he
on
does.
stage.
He's
Really?
fantastic.
No,
He's
he's
very-
going to be
for years and
pirouetting
years.
Friday?
Depends on his mood.
Yeah.
Holy
Sometimes he
smoke.
decides and he just gets out there and does it. We mean it. We
He
dance.
is.
We do all
He's
kinds of
diva.
things.
He
And
can
he's
do it.
involved in the major productions downtown. He's
He is a
he's
sight
the
to
guy.
see, that's for sure.
He's the lead many times, and he's also an instructor.
Wow. Wow. I can't wait. We have another caller.
Yeah.
Give us the scoop.
847-931-1410. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I'm just calling to find out if people know how classically trained Valentine Pecos is in his musical background. He's been trained since childhood, classically on the piano.
He did tell us that we did touch on that.
I missed the beginning of the show.
Is this the mom? Is this his mom,
No,
perchance?
I'm a dear friend of the mother's.
Oh, how could we tell? Either the mom or the aunt. You had to be one of the two.
No, I've known him since he was a child, and he has tremendous talent.
I could tell. What a pleasure to have these kids on my show today. But we did touch
they're
on that in the
wonderful.
beginning, and I got to thank you so very much for coming because we're running out of time, and we want to play their song at the end. So thank
that's absolutely awesome. Too bad. He also has a video online.
and give us how we can find that video quickly.
Original work.
Pardon?
He also has a video online of his
Yeah,
original. He has original work as well.
Thank you so much for calling, Auntie. Bye-bye. What you're doing right now is listening to the Laura Dion-Jones Show, and we're on every Wednesday afternoon from 3 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on WRMN 1410 AM. And I'll be here 3 more Wednesdays, kids, and next week you'll see. It's that time again. On that note, we'd like to thank everyone for being with us today. My gang, Mike, Jeff, Valerie, the Swan, and of course, thank you to all our loyal listeners. Next Wednesday, May 23rd, I'll be broadcasting live from our Senate's Capitol building and guest of Senator Carol Pancourt. And the show has been brought to you by
Dr. Claire Ldjs, one of your great sponsors as well.
and Snobhounds, and thanks again, Casey, for making this show and all of our shows possible. And please get everyone you know to read my weekly motivational blog on elgin.bocajump.com. Click on blogs. I have one last thing to tell you before we leave today. Living on Earth is expensive, but it does include a free trip around the sun every year.
Louis Armstrong said that.
Thanks for listening. See you next week from the Capitol in Springfield. Keep all of our troops over in the Middle East and around the globe in our prayers. We absolutely love being here with you more than anything that you will ever actually realize. Mikey, thanks for the happy. And now from our very special guests, the Aviators, their cover of Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. You know the drill, kiddies. Download it. Get your butts out walking. Your life depends on it. Semper Fi, kids, and pray for peace. See you next week.